Welcome to another episode of Will at Work. I'm Kevin. Today we're looking at the vsMAXX. This was one of the earlier TV games that came out originally when they first did the Atari one and the Namco. This is a very generic one, but it was sold at the same time as those other systems, and so it was sort of like a Me Too kind of thing. Before there was a whole bunch of these generic ones, that people were finding them in stores, but it doesn't have any great games or anything. Zero Tiger, Space Castle, which is just Space Invaders, Aero Engine, Last Cabra, Star Alley, Jewel Master, Excel Racing, Big Racing, Pinball Track, Spinball, Insect Chase, GP Race, Bump Car, Bingo Zap, and Birdie Nest. So, and you can play one or two players. Again, it takes 4 AA batteries. Yeah, 2003. So if you've been following this at all, a lot of these came out around 2005. We've seen them as late as 2006. So 2003, this is more early days for this kind of thing. The inexpensive multi-game controller type of system, but not anything special here. Again, I don't know who this is targeting, right? Maybe in 2003, these games, some batteries, some kids, hey, here you go, this would keep you busy for a couple of days or something, maybe. But it just doesn't qualify as anything today that anybody would want to sit and play when they have their phones and everything. There's no nostalgia value here for older people that want to go back and play games that they played when they were young, because there's no games here that that they played. So needless to say, this thing wasn't a big seller or a success or anything. I think they came in different colors, but they all played the same sort of generic games. And my guess is, being that it's 2003, the emulation in here is probably not great, and it probably stutters, and it's probably not a good one. It is made by Senario. We saw that they also made the ones where we looked at that were the gambling ones, right? So like the World Poker Tour. No, not that one. The larger ones. The Texas Hold'em. We looked at Texas Hold'em, and we looked at blackjack or something. And anyway, that was made by Senario, and Senario apparently is no longer in business. So the sale of these things didn't do it for them. As a matter of fact, Jakks Pacific, I went on their webpage just recently, and they don't make these plug-and-play TV games anymore either. They make a bunch of toys now, and plushies and things. They do still have video game licenses, they make Sonic stuff and everything, but there's no more of these plug-and-play TV games coming from them. So it may be something that has died out at this point, because that market has sort of ended. Will it come back later with a cheaper 32-bit handheld system that you can plug and play, probably with an HDMI stick or something? Maybe. We do see with the Blast systems, they have the HDMI stick that you can plug in and play. Old Atari games, Atari never going to die. I still have many Atari systems we'll go over when we get to them. But as far as other systems and stuff, probably there's a nostalgia factor there. But I think we have to get a little bit further down the road where you can get a whole bunch of old games cheap and put onto a handheld system. We're still kind of in that, there's those mini systems like PlayStation Mini, Super NES Classic, Sega Genesis Classic, etc. That do that kind of thing, but they're not the smaller battery operated whatever. So we're not quite there yet. Another 10 years and we'll start to see the keychain PlayStation and that kind of thing. Anyway, vsMAXX, we're not going to open it. It's in the space plastic. It's never been opened. It probably never will be. I don't think anybody's ever going to want to open this and play any of the games that are on it. So it's going to forever remain encased in this plastic until its last days on this earth. But thanks for watching. We'll check out the next one.